Yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back here to the After Show, the show where we watch TikToks live after the show. And today, we are watching TikToks.
Would you have guessed that?
I don't know. But let's see what this is all about. Listen, this is a watch talk, all right?
My 5-year plan is that a history-altering disaster will occur, and it'll kind of level out the playing field, so it doesn't really matter what I'm doing right now. I can just do whatever. My 5-year plan is...
That's just think smarter, not harder. Oh yeah, I can kind of mess around right now. No, dude. No, listen. I was kind of saying this the other night, but I want to contextualize it better. I wish I had the fear of life put into me much earlier in life. And the reason why is because I just would have gotten my act together in a lot of ways differently, right? So having the idea of just like, yeah, this is the time where I can mess around and this, it's like, yes, you can maybe afford time, but also at the same time, you really can't. Every second used is a second that's gone. That's the scary thing about time. You know, can't get more of it. So this is not a think smarter, not harder thing. Like, obviously, if you think this kind of fact when you're like walking home from school, let's say, and you're like, oh no, I'm wasting my time. And you're like, well, I'm a child walking home from school. Obviously, I'm going to use this time, right? But like, when you have free time that can be used productively, you need to be using it the right way, right? Oh my God, I was trying to hold that burp down the whole time.
I'm pretty anxious. That's why I smoke a lot and drink a lot, probably.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's gonna be a bit of a shock to your system. It's not the way to handle it.
Yeah, definitely.
And I wonder what would change if you were to really get those under control.
Probably a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man.
I don't mind. I don't really mind crying on camera, but like not in a podcast way. I don't know. I feel like I just had anxiety all day, and now I feel better. But like, sometimes I have to catch my breath. I want to keep all this in because I'd rather like people know. Like,
I'm with you, bro.
But that's kind of why I fell off of the whole sketch train, because I was just like, every single clip was solely about like going out and partying and having a good time. But then at one point you could tell it was like kind of starting to wear on him, and like his like little mannerisms and stuff just weren't like as active. Like, you know, I don't know, man. Hope he gets better. Hope he gets sober. Listen. You either pee in the sink. No, you either sink in the pee or you pee in the sink, right? Listen, you have to no, that's wrong. Don't get lost in the sauce. That's the easiest one. Oh my God.
What else? Just load that thing up with Pico.
Load it up?
Load it up.
How's this?
I'm gonna need a little more.
More?
More. Load it up. Like, keep going. I'll let you know. I'll say one.
Like, keep going like that?
I'll say one.
Like, come on, seriously, like that?
Like a little more. Like 1 spoonful more. And then just like a little bit. Like a tiny bit of cheese.
Like that?
That's too much. That's too much. Whatever.
Sorry,
it's fine. It's fine.
You alright, kid?
I'm hungry. That looks
Anything
good.
else?
That's it.
Wait, how do you expect me to roll this?
Just figure it out, man. You're the expert.
Dude. Bro had the tomato supreme. Listen, that had to have tasted like probably tomatoes. I was gonna say garbage, but then I was like, well, I guess I don't hate tomatoes. But then again, also, like, I guess I would maybe actually try taking a bite of that. I just need to say that I would never take a bite of a tomato like an apple, because like I feel like in that form it's just like so much more gross and icky, and yeah, for some reason, I don't know, maybe I'm weird.
No one will ever know you the way you know yourself. It's impossible to translate your entire experience into words. You could spend a lifetime speaking, writing your emotions, but no matter how carefully...
Listen, I'm not gonna speak about anything he's saying because this guy has fallen into the same trap as me, and I just think it's interesting to talk about. Every video this guy makes, he has to be going backwards on a skateboard for it to hit the For You page, kind of like I have to always be hitting the Benjamin for my videos to take off. That is the main reason why TikTok sucks, is because like the only way to like get really big is to do the Costco guys method. That's what I've started to call it. Is just like when something blows up, you have to like find the niche area of the niche that blows up, and then your life turns into, I'm gonna go down this road backwards where people are walking with a pizza on my chest in order to get on the For You page. Man, I will say though, bro got paid. This video is longer than 1:15. We congratulate that around here. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, he's taking a piece of theme. Okay, I'm hearing where this is going. Okay, guys. This is gonna be great. Thank you for listening, by the way. Dude, if he doesn't show the beat by the end, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I'm beyond annoyed. Alright? I don't know who you are. I don't know why you came across my For You page. But I hope nothing but wet socks filled of piss for you. Shout out Prod Beef.
Do you remember when people were starting to send stuff to space? iPhone 3 or 4 came out and they had the first video camera that was like actually decent. And so I was like, it would be cool to send this to space. So we got permission with that.
But my question is, realistically, why would it be cool to send an iPhone to space? Because let's think about this. It's just a camera that has a special computer on it. And let's think about this again. Why is that special? I mean, I guess we could watch the clip and find out.
FAA, we got these helium balloons and we built a camera rig out of a foam cooler and put holes, and I've stuck like 3 iPhone 4s in there and a GoPro and some other cameras, hit record and sent it. We lost signal for like a week, so I thought it was gone. And then randomly a week later, it pinged on this GPS from Fullerton, California, and went all the way to peak of Mount Baldy. At the time, there wasn't the 3D option on Google where you could see your whole surroundings. So I naively go with my buddy to go rock climb. We get 80% of the way there, and then we got to the point where we just freaked ourselves out. We're looking down like, oh shoot, we actually can't safely get down there. We didn't bring any flashlights, underprepared. My buddy called 911 and he was like, hey, I think we're stuck. What would it cost? Because if it's gonna cost 10 grand, we're gonna camp here overnight and walk down. All of a sudden we hear a chopper, and she's like, do you guys see a chopper? And we're like, wait, no, we don't want one necessarily. Like, what is it gonna cost? It turns out it's taxpayer dollars for the helicopter.
Did you ever find the phone?
So we went back 2 more times later with a professional rock.
So you notice how, like, there's a story there, for sure. Why was it cool to send an iPhone to space? Why was it cool to... He never answered that hypothetical that he threw out there. Sending an iPhone to space is like the most insane, miraculous thing of all time. Want to know why? There's no answer.
Listen, man, I get it. You know road names, and that is very cool. However, leave me out of it. I don't want to hear, yo, bro, how'd you get here? You take I-28 or you go ahead and take 1776?
Dude, I love this guy so much right now. This is me and my whole entire life. Oh my god.
Oh, fish. I don't fucking know. You might be Lewis. That does not make me Clark. Leave me out of that. I went on my phone and I pressed go. I'm sorry I don't know the world by heart, okay? I get lost easy. My roommate last week did that and said, what are you gonna do if phones ever become obsolete and you don't know the road name?
I'm gonna get lost, motherfucker. I'm not gonna know where to go. I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna adapt to the times. And right now the times say I don't have to know. And I never had to anyways.
I guess we'll cross that bridge when I find out how to fucking get there, okay? I don't know! Listen, man, I get it. You know road names, and that is very.
I fuck so heavy with this take, man. Listen, there's so many people in my life. They're like, bro, just follow me. Bro, just follow me. Bro, I can just direct you. And I am like shitting my pants every single time one of those scenarios is happening. And not actually shitting my pants, all right? It's more like a moderate fart. Because when I'm following someone, more than likely I'm always losing them. And then when somebody's in the car giving me directions, it's like, now I'm like, okay, I could have the robot telling me this and just getting it right every time, but now if you get something wrong, I have to get mad at you, my real life friend. Dude, let's just simplify this, take out the middleman and put the robot in. Am I crazy or am I crazy?
Right now I'm in Smith's grocery store in Las Vegas, Nevada, and somebody challenged me to balance this on my chin. Watch this. Make sure you tell her to turn around.
No way.
That's all right.
Dude. Why? I
Okay,
mean,
lady.
this is sick as fuck. But like, why? Goddamn, bruh. That is the most, like, useless talent I think of all time, but, like, also sick as fuck. Like, I bet bro used to work for the Ringling Brothers. I think that was a circus. I could be wrong. But still, you know, alright. Okay. They could have used any of the other ones to do the lyrics. I mean, I don't know what I expected from that. It is My Singing Monsters at the end of the day, and it's like, who's gonna spend their time actually creating and perfecting the best Fetty Wap Trap Queen thing? Like, I wouldn't do it either. This is also where I'd be like, yeah, that's good enough. You know, I get that.
Yes, it's just a shirt. Open it up.
Cybertrucks are for virgins, all right? They are for people of God, right? That's what you guys think of yourselves out there, you Tesla owners, right? You Tesla owners, you're perfect people, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, what? Cybertrucks are for... How does that make any sense?
It's a shirt my cousin got me, dude. It's really not that big of a
So
deal.
your cousin, dumbass, by the way, thinks that, like, everybody that drives a Cybertruck doesn't know what sex is?
I don't think he thinks that. I think he saw it and he thought it was funny. He got it.
Doggy
for me. That's
style. Cowgirl, reverse cowgirl, pile driver
Sure.
missionary.
it. Yeah, pile driver. That's great. I'm glad you know
So
that.
you know the
one,
pile driver. You've heard of the fucking pile driver?
Yes, I've heard of
How
it.
the fuck would I know what that is if I'm a virgin and I own a Cybertruck or I'm thinking about buying one?
Okay,
How would I know
well,
what
that's
that
great.
is?
Go ahead and get a Cybertruck.
How would I know what this is?
Dude, I think this guy might be Mr. Sex. This guy is Mr. Sex himself. Wow.
Dude, what a psycho. See you, bud. It's just a shirt.
Open it up.
Okay, well, I have to say, this is premium TikTok mode.
Some content that you had shot in the past was leaked.
Yep.
What was that moment
Hindsight
like?
it is kind of funny. When all this stuff happened, I was like, went to the airport and like night, and I didn't know what to do. My management like had a PR lady. One of the options she was telling me was like, say it's AI. And I was like, fuck no! I'd have to go back into like a hole. I didn't feel the need to clarify like my addiction or sexuality or anything because it's like I'm not gay. If I say anything else, no one's gonna believe me.
Can you remind people really quickly or us why that stuff happened in the past?
Bad decision making, horny mother type shit. I don't know. Gooner.
So I've obviously gone through a handful of controversies and
Anyone with wieners?
Dude, man, like, I feel bad for him, but also at the same time, like, that shit is really only what you make it, I think, at the end of the day. And I don't really think it's that big of a deal. And also, like, if you're doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, and you're watching specific content, like, you are who you are, you know, and Like, obviously, you don't have to be out in public and tell the world that you are either this or you are that. That's all on you, baby. But, yeah, man. He needs a lot of therapy.
Do you guys ever just...
Dude, see, this is what I mean. This guy, Costco Geyser, he has made the same content with his voice, and it, like, works. I wish mine wasn't so, like, against the algorithm, but, like, also that's what makes the algorithm work. That's, like, my main issue, right? And I, like, try to break out of that all the time, but I never can. But, yeah, no, this guy's got the same thing going on. But, I mean... That's a good content still, though, from this dude. Good content.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it in, bro. When I buy one of these, bro, it's because I'm done fucking with everybody, bro. You feel me? I stay to myself, bro. I'm getting one of these, bro.
Dude, I would love that, actually. I actually, like, in my life right now, it would not make sense to have that. But one day, I want to. That would be the most fun, just go get stuff kind of car. You know, if you're getting food, I'm assuming in the front there, you could put all your fucking little shit. You could put your little food. Sit down in your electric car. This is giving electric. It might not be, but still, yeah, nice.
V, look, you like my nails?
Nah, yeah, they're beautiful. They look good.
Yeah, and it was free.
What'd you get for free?
Your friend paid for them.
Yeah, my balls did too. Get the fuck out of here.
No, he did. He picked the color too.
What is he picking shit and paying for these?
You like? Vito.
Why'd you pay for nails?
Because he said I deserved them.
You deserve it?
Yes.
I deserve the rent paid, the light bill paid, the water paid, the gas paid.
Listen, if somebody else was paying for my lady's nails, I would also react like this. This is valid.
Paying all that shit too?
No, but he's paying for my nails.
So what the fuck is he paying for nails for?
Because I deserve
I'm more
it.
capable of paying for nails. Now rip them off. We're gonna go back.
No, because I like them.
Take them all off. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna reach in my pocket. I'm gonna pay. Fuck, he got. What does he got to pay for?
But I like them.
I can't pay for my own. Nah, yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I like it already.
A shit. You like them? What do I give a fuck? Rip them off and get the same pair that I bought. You don't need another man buying you shit when I'm right here, asshole.
Well, he did it.
Yeah, I'll start now.
Stop.
Dude, listen, if I had a lady and she told me that, I feel like I would be on to this point of angry. I'd be like, tell me which friend, and we're gonna go say hello. And I would have a deathly look on my face. A deathly look.
Some days I'd be willing to trade my man for a really good what?
Pool boy.
A good what?
I'm sorry.
What did you just say? No.
Dude, because he is like big misogynist, so that's kind of wild for her to say.
Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you, that
Bro, yeah, I don't think anybody would wear that shirt. That would be pretty messed up.
Watch it, dork.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, boys.
Okay. How many boys are there? God damn. Listen, if that many boys comes out, I'm joining them. Listen, if you can't beat them, join them. Listen, that's like the sickest barbershop army. Listen, the barbershop choir. Is that what you would call that? The barbershop choir? I think so.
Free college food, part 1. Today my budget was $0, so I got a potato from the food pantry and I poked holes in it with a plastic fork. The cafeteria has salt and pepper packets. Put the potato in the microwave for 2 minutes 30
God
seconds.
damn, wait a
Flip it over
second.
once.
This person is actually serious.
It is done. Put it in for another 2.5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time to be using a communal.
Okay, like, I understand, like, being a broke college student, but my sister, older sister, always had a job regardless, so she had money while she was in college and was doing classes. It's not that crazy of a thought to go out and get a job. That's the reason why for like a lot of these college students, I don't feel bad, because a lot of them are Nepo babies. A lot of them going off daddy and mommy's money, but the one thing they say is you can use the mealtime prep thing, and or if you don't have that, they're just like, you have to be an adult now and provide for yourself. And a lot of kids will go as long as they can without like getting a job and stuff. And that's what this is screaming. I obviously don't know this person or their specific situation, but like, get a job. You're in college, you could get a job somewhere. That's like, come on, dude. This is the end of the YouTube video right now, because my internet is just shitting its pants and does not know what else to do. But that gave me an idea of what to do, and that was to end the YouTube video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you're having a good day, night, whatever you're doing, you little cutie patootie. Make sure you like and subscribe, of course. Send this to maybe your friend's dad. That's kind of hot, you know? That one that's like bee picking age? Is that what they say? Bee picking age or something? It's like a Rick and Morty reference. Yeah, send it to him, and then at the end of the message say, hey, watch this, and then after, we should have sex. It gets them to watch all through all of my videos every time. It's like, you get to like sleep with a hot guy, the dad gets to watch a cool YouTube video, ba-boom, come on. So, yes, send this to that hot dad, have sex with him, get me another subscriber, you're subscribed also as well. It's like a good little rapport, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys have an amazing night. Have an amazing night. Or day, it could be daytime. Listen, morning time dads are hot too.